Okay, Coach, I came away with a big 1-0 result over region rival Pensacola Christian College. This makes your 4th consecutive win, your 4th consecutive clean sheet. What do you have to say about tonight's game and adding it to the win column?
Yeah, I think the way we're looking at it, obviously we're frustrated by some of the chances we didn't take, but ultimately, like, to win a national tournament last year we had to play a really ugly game and still win it, and I felt like this was very similar to that. Like, we had to win an ugly game. It wasn't pretty for us, but ultimately, you know, we'll continue to try to push for the things that we got to get better at. Now we have a good idea of what the level is in the nation for us, but in the region. But ultimately, we're pumped. We're pumped to win. It's always a close game with them, no matter the disparity in teams, if there is one. But they had, you know, some good new players that did a good job. But ultimately, we knew we had the edge. We just had to finish, and fortunately, we got one in. But you know, next time, hopefully, we have a few more go in.
Right, y'all had a lot of good chances, especially the start of the second half. Y'all came back pretty aggressive after the half and had a couple good looks, but unfortunately just, you know, their goalkeeper, you know, was able to make a couple really key stops and keep y'all from, you know, scoring even more. But how can y'all take the momentum from today's game into a pretty tough match that y'all have next week? Just a tough play of games next week.
Yeah, so we got a pretty tight turnaround for Tuesday, and probably one of the toughest matches we'll play. It's an undefeated team, always a good team. So ultimately, we definitely have momentum. We're grinding out games. We're winning games with you know, multiple goals, which hasn't happened early in the season, but it's turning around. We're finally, you know, have more wins than losses. So ultimately, we've got momentum, and we look at next week as 3 games, 3 separate games, and if we can come away 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3, it's a fantastic week for us. So we're going to push for 3, obviously, but we set the expectation properly and know that you know, we're in a journey, we're in a marathon, not a sprint. So we take it game by game, and hopefully, you know, what we see out of Tuesday is just positive play moving towards you know, the culminating moment, which is the postseason. So as long as we play well and start to correct some of the mistakes, the results will take care of themselves, as they have been these last 4 games. So, you know, it's just all about recovery, readjusting, and going at it again for a different opponent on Tuesday, and then we recover, adjust, and go on to the next. So, yeah.
Perfect. Well, looking forward to see how your team is able to take that and move forward into next week.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.